Crafty Mom of Two here with
Michaela's Collectibles
and another Lemome planner review. This is the largest one I have. It has a flexible cover, and unfortunately the delivery person kind of rumpled it a little bit, so you can see the creases in the box. But that's just the box, because they all come nicely wrapped in plastic wrap to protect your purchase or your gift. Dexterity not included. Again, a nice box. This one has the brown cover, which I just love. Okay, so let's pop this puppy out of here. Oh man, that is gorgeous. I love the brown. And it's all embossed here in gold, which I really like. Okay, this one has a soft cover. My other ones have a hard cover. So for the people who love soft cover, this works really well. An elastic pen loop. Alright, let's see. I love the manila extra pages here. Nice paper. This is really nice. 3 years ahead. I'm always going, oh my gosh, what day is that? There you go. Nice pages. I like the different colors of the lines. It helps to focus on that as I age. This is a dated planner. But this is a really nice, unique layout. This gives you everything right here. Any big events you can write in there. You can also highlight and color code it. Wow, that's very nice. Oh, look at that monthly layout. There we go. Very nice. With your counting up or counting down the days. And it has the previous month and the next month. Place for notes. These, of course, have the times of the day. Special gold boxes.
And I really like the ones that do it by time because, you know, they leave out several hours, and for people who get up earlier or later or stay up later, it's not as horribly practical.
No, it's not for everyone. However, a lot of people will find it very useful because it's already set out. You don't have to write it in. You just fill it in. And you can always run a strip of washi tape down the edge and make it how you want it to be. But you have a full day to put in if you're a college student or professor to fill in the times. Now, there's not a lot of room here, so you're going to seriously bouger this to exactly what it is. But this is definitely an appointment calendar style layout. For the people who need this setup, this is fabulous. The paper is beautiful, the book is beautiful, and for busy moms with several kids, you need that minute-to-minute accounting for the day. You can also have the entire family use this and color code each person so that they write down, you know, there's at school so many hours, and then color code their events by the time, and then you can fill in a key either at the bottom or on the side. But each day is a column, and some people, you know, roll with that. And then you go on to the next month. Okay, so that's really nice. I like the feel. And the one perk of this book is that you can roll it over back if that's what you need to do. It's just that freaking flexible. But all of them lay flat, which is a fabulous feature. Lemome is a great brand for the planners and the notebooks. You can use the notebooks and do your own Bujo style. You can use the undated, you can use the dated, and tweak them. For those who love to tweak.
Tweak, tweak.
And here we're into 2019, so.
Damn, I don't even
Time
want to
really
think about
flew.
2019.
Just in the time we started this video, it's already 2019.
Is it really actually July?
No, it's actually not. It's all in your mind. Okay,
That would be
this
nice.
one only has the 2 pages of dotted lines to fill in notes, but they're really big pages. And here's the map.
The last time we didn't have the map.
Nope, they didn't have one. And then you have a nice thick page, and you have a pocket here too, which is really nice and handy. And you have the sticker pages so that you have your tabs on the side if that's what you want, because you don't have to put them on there. If that bothers you, if you think they're going to get rubbed off or get caught on something, you don't put them on. But they're also color coded, which is really nice.
I love putting tabs in my binders, but then they get ruined. So.
Yes. So that's super. And then, of course, you have the elastic to keep it closed. And it's going to be great to put binder clips on if that's what you want.
And there's a ribbon.
And 2 ribbons.
How rude.
But I love this that they always use 2 different colors so that you can assign one to be one thing. You can have your month and your day page, which is really nice. Or if you're running scheduling for 2 months, you pull up the ribbon and there you go. Of course, the downside to the ribbon feature is if you have kitties who love ribbons and then they find them and try to play with them. So you can always tuck it back in. So it's harder for them to see.
Unless the ribbon doesn't cooperate, and then you're just screwed.
Well, I haven't had it. Sometimes I have to work a little harder to tuck it, but my Ezzy does love a ribbon that hangs out and dangles.
Yep.
So, we can quickly do a test page for the ink. I'll use one of the back pages. And we will use and we'll do
You having trouble finding a pen, Mom?
yes. Now, I think these kitty pens were really super cute, but again, they were cheap. They were $4 or $5 for 4 or 5 of the pens. But they're super cute. They have cats on it, and I just cannot resist that. So, okay. Then the fancier Pilot Plumex, which is a calligraphy pen. Now to use this particular planner, you're going to want a pen that has a very fine tip to write on those tiny lines. Then a super cheapy fountain pen, and this is sort of cheap. This one lays down a lot of ink as it writes. But I do love my fountain pens when I can spell fountain. Oh, no, there we have a little glitch of ink. Okay, I'm going to flip this around.
Okay.
And
you can see shadows, but the last one does seem to have bled through.
a little bit, especially the little dot where I blurred the ink. But again, lays down a lot of ink. So,
But for a notebook like this, you'd probably be sticking with a fine point pen of some sort anyway.
either a 0.38, a 0.5 might do, 0.4, 0.2, 0.8, 0.2, 0.28, here we go. The needle point pilot frictions are perfect for planners, especially with these tiny lines, and you can erase them. And again, my general rule for planners is don't be afraid to change and roll things over to the next day. Use erasable pens so that you can be flexible. You got to be flexible. Life is about flexing. Like this flexible planner. It's a gorgeous cover. Has a good feel to it. I'm going to hide the ribbons again. And Lemome is just fabulous. They're coming up with more new products all the time. They have a nice family of planners and notebooks that's growing. Good quality, fabulous customer service. They're available on Amazon, so you really can't beat that. And they're just great people. And they're adding and making a nice selection so that you can find the one that suits you. But don't be afraid to modify it. You like this size and this flexible cover, don't be afraid to modify it. You can run pretty tape down, the times if the times is not your style. You can run it across the top. You can change it. Be flexible. Don't be afraid to use a planner. They're really nice for the people who really want to journal but are a little afraid to journal and sit down and commit to that. You're just writing the day's events. You're keeping track of what happened, and that in itself is journaling right there. And then you can take your book home or sit down when you have a little bit of a time in the evenings or on the weekends and write the highlights out in more detail so that you're creating a lovely memoir too. You have the highlights here as a reminder for those of us who can't remember day to day or minute to minute. And you can create a nice memory book for your kids, your grandkids, for yourself when you can't remember what happened last week. So thank you very much for watching. Lemome, you cannot lose with them. They are fabulous. 2 thumbs up minimum because that's all I have. Okay. And stay tuned, subscribe, and find them on Amazon. Thank you. They're also on Instagram, and I would have to check and see if they have a Facebook presence yet, but these are absolutely great planners. Okay? Have a great life. Plan well. Be flexible. Bye.